Hey, man, I don't know if you're ready for this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Oh my goodness. I learned a lesson this week and I've been sitting with it and I thought to myself, this is the ultimate shift, right? How much everything is attached to something. And when I say to you that your physical life mirrors your spiritual life, you have no idea. I have to hold on to my cords. Why? Because I just feel like holding on right now. So lately I've been sitting with something that I think a lot of people are feeling, but maybe haven't really fully named it yet because I didn't have a name for this, right? It's just it's not stress. Okay, it's not just stress. It's not just money. It's kind of a background heaviness. You ever had that feeling where you say, you know what, I have enough money for this month and I'm not really stressed out. And where's this heaviness coming from? And you can't quite figure where it is. So I was sitting with this and I remember I was doing sacred writing and my guide said to me, well, there are leakages in your energy. And I thought to myself, what the daylight you mean leakages? I meditate every day. I'm always connected to source. I'm getting all this information. I'm receiving downloads. And, you think you're superhuman, right? But so it's like you're doing your best, your very best, but there's still always something pulling at your energy. And you're not around people that's pulling your energy. You're not entertaining conversations, but there's still something there, man, like a vampire. I'm sorry. I had to say the vampire thing because that's what I think about sometimes, right? Let me get my fan. This is my daughter's fan and I love it so much. It's a little itty bitty thing here, but I don't like turning on the big one. So I have this at my foot, right? Recently, I realized very clearly what it was. So I've been living inside what I can only describe as a debt trap cycle. This girl, who is supposed to know better, literally just dragged myself out of a debt, DEBT, trap cycle. Not because I was irresponsible, because this girl ain't responsible. Okay, I was not being irresponsible, but kinda is. But my guides won't allow me to say irresponsible because they were teaching me a lesson, yeah? So, not because I wasn't aware, although at first I said I should have known better, but because the world we live in is designed to keep us distracted. Listen to me. Let's pause for a moment and take a deep breath. Because I know that I don't think there's any one of you, okay, maybe there might be a 1 percentile of you who's doing better than I did, right? So here's a realization that kicked me. I started noticing how many things quietly had access to my money and my attention. I was like, how come? Because the guide said to me that I'm having energetic leakages and I didn't know what it was. So I started channel writing. The first thing came up was free trials. And I was like, what do you mean free trials? Installments. And then apps. And I thought to myself, what apps? So I took my iPhone out and I went on where do you go again? You know, when you go in the iPhone where the iCloud is to see where your subscriptions are. So I went there first, and that's not a place that I normally go. And I kid you not, when I went there, I realized, wait, I've been paying for these subscriptions. So on there, I had one, two, three, four that was there that I was paying for and I wasn't using. So the first thing that I noticed, okay, these little monthly charges that don't seem like much until they add up. And the moment I actually looked, then I started to really look, say, well, and there. So I got my laptop open and I was like, I don't do all these things from the iCloud thingy. I said some of the things I'm just on my laptop, and while I'm on my laptop, I'll just do things and then I don't remember to do it right because I want to try something new. So I went on my laptop and I went on a deep dive straight until probably about 1 o'clock that night. And then I realized something. I started to unsubscribe from these stuff that I didn't use. And there's a particular app. I won't call your name now, but you're a cheeky bugger because I didn't realize that that app that I used to purchase stuff, and I don't purchase a lot of stuff, but one of these big apps, I'm not going to call your name, where you purchase stuff from. I didn't know that this app had so many other stuff. Underneath it, there were 8 other stuff that was charging small fees like $4.99, $5.99, $7.99. I'm like, I never subscribed to none of these stuff. I don't remember doing it, right? And I unsubscribed to so many things. And what shocked me wasn't the money. It was how light I felt when I was done. I got a big book out and I was writing down. I was like, geez and peas, where did this app come from? Where did that app come from? And when I realized it wasn't just financial, my gosh, it was spiritual. As soon as I started to sort it out, like I took the attention to go through these things, this debt trap, I felt like a whole mountain came off my back. I just didn't know that something could feel so empowering. So here's what I want to say clearly, right? Most people are not bad with money. They're simply overwhelmed. They're tired. They're rushed like me. They're living inside systems designed by bias. Oh my gosh. These systems are designed to bias your intuition because the way they do things is say, oh, 24 hours only, 48 hours only, all these type of stuff. And the free trials, they are designed to rely on your forgetfulness. And this girl will forget. And apps are designed to keep you hooked. Stores place things right at the cashier to trigger impulse. I went to a store the other day and I remember every time I go to the store, I'm always buying chocolates and stuff, right? And I was like, even when I'm going through the other parts of the store where chocolates really are, I don't touch them. But why is it every time I come to the counter, when I'm waiting to cash, I always have to take it out? And I thought to myself, that's another debt trap. Do I really need the chocolate? Right? And social media ads, well, my gosh, I won't even bother talking about them. They are timed to emotional moments. I don't know how the algorithm does it, but they put certain things on your phone, even if you're not asking for it, just in that time when it's like your weakest to buy it or to tap into it. So when I started to think about this, I'm like, this is the art of psychology. So for those of you who are in marketing or you are salespeople or you have your own business, you already know this thing, right? But for me, because I was caught in it, I was like flabbergasted. And awareness is the way out of it. So that's when I realized something. The solution isn't restriction. It is not discipline. It's not talking about shaming yourself into being better. It's a shift in your awareness. So that's why I called it the shift. It's a pause and a return to your intuition to like, wait a minute. Red light. Do I need to subscribe to this thing right now? Do I need the 7-day free trial? Will I be sure to remember it? So before you put your information in, make sure put an alarm on your phone or put it up somewhere where you will see it to make sure that you remember on that day. So I want you to be aware. And the simpler relationship with money, it makes it better for you to know, okay, this is my shift into something. So you can slow down, right? Because most of the things come with a way urgency. And when you do things that way to say, oh my gosh, I need this in urgency, what happens is you think you're hearing your intuition, but it's simply an excitement within you. Why? Because it's a psychological pull that says, get it now or else. And the or else could be $2 more when you really need it and have time to sit with it, right? So I want you to be able to be aware to free yourself from these micro traps because, man, at the end of that night, it was $204 and some cents in subscriptions that I added up that I had that I was not aware of. I kid you not. And I thought I was okay and done with that. And some of them, when I started to read into it, some of them I did not actually go and subscribe for it. But sometimes you see pop-ups and then it says, view this view this now for whatever. I don't even remember what they said. But it's like some very subtle trap. So you click on something to view it, and like it's telling you don't need to sign up now, but then you buy yourself into a subscription. And even though it's like $7.99 a month, that adds up at the end of the year. And because the angels call it energetic leakage, I finally understood what it meant, because that's why I was feeling unsettled, because everything is on board, but then these things are there and you're consciously aware of it. Well, unconsciously aware of it, but not consciously aware that it's happening to you now. You know what I mean? So what you do, money stops feeling heavy. So when you actually do that, you like take away the weight of it. and it starts to feel clearer. You can actually start to sit and plan your months ahead. For somebody who, let's say, you have a lot of credit cards and stuff you want to deal with, it's not impossible. You sit and you get a paper and you write out. Now you're setting intention into this. You're taking your power back. So you write all your credit cards down. I have a beautiful friend who's into accounting. She has a computer brain, and she told me this years ago, and it was really good. So every month I know exactly what I'm stepping into, and I do it week by week by week. That's how I started years ago. So all you have to do is you put all the things that you have down. You write the date when it's due, and you put a date. So every week, what am I going to put? And you make sure that you do that every week, and it lightens it up, right? And then it gets rid of the energetic leakage and all these subscription and stuff like that. Just be aware of them. So if you ever felt overwhelmed by any of these things, confused by bills, subscriptions, constant payments, all the financial noise and stuff, it's not personal failure. It's the system you were never taught how to use. Some people know how to use it, but not everybody does. Because it's just been a way of something to know, wait a minute, I'm pausing. Do I really need this in my life now? Do I need to subscribe to this thing now? Will I be using it now? Will it give me peace and joy and happiness? You understand? So it's a spiritual and a practical reset around money, debt, and really having a simple life. Not hustle, not fear, not force, just clarity. And if anything that you're signing up to, if there's clarity in it, you understand it, you can see straight through the door, it's okay. And here's the last thing that I want you to tell you. Use your intuition, will you? Before you tap into anything that might be on a bigger spectrum of subscription or whatever your investment is, feel, ask with it. Is it the best decision for me now to invest in this thing, to buy this thing, to do whatever it is, and feel into it. And your yes will be an expansion again within your being. And it's your yes. And if you feel the energy sucking out of you like a vampire underneath there, suck out your blood, leave it alone. You don't need to fix every single thing today. You just need to stay awake, because once you see clearly, you don't go back. All right. So I'm putting all these things together because after I did that, I am just receiving all this information about finances and stuff. And I have a beautiful lady I'm sending her some information from it also, because that's what she does and she needs that information. But I kid you not, I will share more soon. But this is just like an imprint of something that's beautiful to allow you to easily step out of the DEBT trap. Because that's how this world is set up, okay? So that's my message to you. Have yourself a wonderful evening or night, wherever you are in this world. And that subscription, I think you should go on your phone and check what you're subscribing to right now that's not serving you. And if it's not, without apology, get rid of it, okay? Bye.